Do you ever look at the cars next to you and wonder what their deal is, or wonder what their story is, or how their family life is, or you look over if they're sitting at the kitchen table? I thought she'd say to me like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. She was like, no, I picture the people as the Flintstones, like without the car around them. And I'm thinking like, what? This is what she's thinking? So today the rules that we're going to go over is, not rules, wisdoms, is communication is everything and honor yourself. So I'm pretty excited because I probably say everything's my favorite rule and they're all my favorite rules, but I think knowing me, communication is everything. If you could have 2 skills in life and work on them and you perfect these skills so well, it would be communication and breathing. Because every time you switch an activity, you have to change your language, change your glossary, change your vocabulary. You get a new job, you go to a new event, you need to be like, what's this word mean? Like even when I tell you guys, if you all want to change your credit card here, I don't know if you ever notice, I go, oh, account details. And I use the word that my software uses. So when you go home and you go to change your credit card, people call me and they go, I don't see where my credit card is. I can't find the credit card. So I already know it's called account details, right? So you got to use the language that other people are going to understand. So when I want to learn something because I'm a boss or leader or I'm leading the people, the first thing I say to people is, let me know the language. Tell me what you call this. Tell me what you call all this. What are all the words I need to know for this, right? Because I ask and I need to know, because if they're going to call memberships services, then I need to know that services in my system is now called membership. So I got to get clear. Otherwise, I'm going to constantly bang up against, like you even in your field, what you want to learn right now for your life insurance is all the words, all the vocabulary that you're going to come across so you can use it well. So communication, I'm very excited we have that one. And honor yourself, which you know is my biggest thing that I teach, how to honor yourself, how to be fully self-expressed, how to honor you and honor the world around you and create that win-win. One of my favorite things I often say is we're in our own world, in one world. I love that line. Anytime I'm thinking like, oh, what someone else said, or I think they meant this, or I get upset what someone else said, or someone derails me for a second, because I don't let it go longer, I say, Jolie, we're all in our own world, in one world. My world is not your world, and I am thinking a totally different set of everything in my head. You know, it's funny, I said to my friend one day, which I think you can relate maybe, I was driving on the highway and I said to her, do you ever look at the cars next to you and wonder what their deal is, or wonder what their story is, or how their family life is, or you look over if they're sitting at the kitchen table? I thought she'd say to me like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. She was like, no, I picture the people as the Flintstones, like without the car around them. And I'm thinking like, what? This is what she's thinking? So people are never thinking what you're thinking. And once in a while you could be like, I thought that too. And that's great, you got confirmation. But people don't think the same thing. And if anyone is a waiter or a waitress, if you assume what someone wants on their order, you're always gonna have pissed off customers. Nobody even wants the same burger. Someone will be like, I want cottage cheese and egg with like spinach sauce. You're like, what? And you just have to take the order and repeat it and then make sure you got it right, and then you have a happy customer because you repeated it back, and whatever their weird thing is that you didn't like or you don't want is what they want. So you have to be like, okay, so you like cottage cheese. Okay, great. Spinach, yeah, okay. And now I know for the future also, right, that win-win, when they come back in, I'll be like, oh, the cottage cheese and spinach guy. So you start to remember people by what they like, and then you can serve them better because you can communicate and talk in their world. So if I said to Zoe, oh, how are you feeling? And she says, oh, I feel so beautiful today and everything's so great. And I'd say, well, what's so beautiful and what's so great about it? I would use her exact same words to talk to her back. I won't say like, what was so wonderful about today? You don't switch the words on people. Don't like use synonyms for words for people because you want to get related. The better related you get to people, the more they're going to listen to you and trust you and want to talk to you and want to hear from you and want to listen to you and do business with you and all of that. Use their words. So whatever words people use, I'm constantly using people's words. All I am is a parrot. Like someone says something and I go, oh, really? You went there? And they'll go, yeah, I went there and I had so much fun. I go, oh, really? What was so much fun about it? I just take your words and give it back. Take your words and give it back. Take your words and give it. That's all communication is, because communication is for the listening. So I speak for you to understand me, not for me to understand me. Otherwise, I'd talk to myself, which I do, which we'll go into that. Talk to yourself plenty. That's the best person you will ever talk to is yourself. And then, right, we don't have such nice conversations with ourselves. So like I was talking with Ava yesterday, and we don't realize the conversations we have with ourselves that aren't so nice to ourselves. And we think we're being nice to ourselves. And we know we're not so nice to ourselves sometimes. Like in our workouts, we know we're not nice to ourselves, but we don't realize we're not nice to ourselves while brushing our teeth, while getting dressed, while walking out the door, like little things coming in, like, oh, stupid, you did it again. Oh, you never get it right. Oh, why? Like, what is that reoccurring dialogue that's tearing you down and pulling you back and disempowering you and not being your internal best friend, which you want? Oh, okay, let me carry on. We are the primary characters in the stories we tell ourselves as our lives. We create our own realities. The lives we live and all the ways that we interpret what we see are just our perceptions and projections. Most of the time, we don't interact with people. We interact with our own thoughts. Like, get that? Like, we don't even interact with the person we're talking to. Nobody is over there. We have a saying, and we always said in Landmark, like, nobody's over there. Have a good day or not. Everywhere you go, there you are. Well, that's this rule. But everywhere you go, there you are. It's like, how deep can you get that? Make sure you like this video, and if you really like it, share it with others and comment below, because your comments will generate new content for me to do more videos. So ask great questions and I'll give you great answers. And make sure you subscribe and click the button below, and make sure to click on notifications so you get notified every time I have a new video.